Your wife is technically your ex-girlfriend. Marvin, do you have friends? Honestly, do you have friends? Your brain knows where all your organs are, but won't tell you. I don't know why, but as soon as I heard that, I immediately wanted to hurl. English honestly makes no sense. We have simple names for things like washer, dryer, toothbrush, and then there's just duffel bag. Hold on, let me check my bottle of care. Yeah, there's nothing. The ground you stand on is the only thing keeping you from being sucked down into the Earth's core because of gravity. Why am I even holding this if there's nothing in it? Hold up. The reason why Santa is depicted with a big stomach is because he eats everyone's cookies in one night every year. There we go. If superheroes were real, it would be both awesome and terrifying at the same time. Are you still here? I haven't even been paying attention for like the last minute. Huh. Oh well, this is where I make my exit. Shout out to all my fans and followers, by the way. Y'all mean the world to me, and I mean that. Real talk. Oh! Yeah, shout out to the fans. Y'all family, not just numbers. Join Team Door, though, because obviously every item you lost as a child or in life is still out there somewhere. I truly can't even begin to think of how many toys, Hot Wheels, and books I lost at restaurants when I was a kid. There's someone out there wearing the clothes that you gave away or sold because they were too little for you. I don't even want to begin to think of the clothes I wore as a child. Anybody else remember dressing up like highlighters and like thinking it was the style? You ever think of how much dirt or bacteria is in the tap water you drink or the food you pick up off the floor to throw away? This is exactly why I hate you. The love of your life could literally be telling the person they're with right now that they're going to be with them forever. I'm in so much pain. Broken clocks still do their job twice a day. Marvin, this has to stop. It really does. It's getting out of hand. You think so? Nah, I don't think so. Shout out to the fans. Oh! Marvin, this is starting to get really sad. It's not my fault. Doors are complicated, okay? Y'all are stressing me out. You ever wondered how many times you drank the same water? Oh, please, not today. There's probably times on the clock you've never seen. It's truly amazing that you're still going. It really is. There's places in your house that you've never touched. Why do I suddenly just have an urge to touch everything in my house? Your house could be sitting on something worth millions underground, but you'll probably never know. Oh, great, Marvin. Now we're just gonna have a whole bunch of people digging massive holes in their backyard. An inflatable pool is just a portable puddle. Some of the stuff you say is just truly remarkable. It really is. Younger generations get judged for being on their phones by a generation that bought pet rocks. Oh, now you got them started. Back in my day. I wonder if doors were still complicated back in their day, you know what I'm saying? Oh! Yeah, I'm pretty sure your door problems are just a you problem, bud. Trash bags were literally invented just to be thrown away. Even though it's been like a whole 2 weeks since you've last showed up, it's truly never enough time. You could have thought of something for the very last time today, but no matter how hard you think about it, you won't know what it was. I wish I could just stop thinking about everything you tell me. That would be awesome. The water you drink is processed, released out of your body, cleansed and taken care of, and then reused again. Oh! Before the light bulb and people used candles to see, you ever wonder how many accidental fires were started? Can you shut up? Can you just shut up? Roads are the result of walking and sidewalks are the result of cars. What you're doing, just stop. Just stop. How many animals did we have to saddle up onto before we realized, hey, horses are okay with it? Better question, how many times do you have to melt my brain? Just get out. It's mind-blowing time, duh. The fact that people know who you are simply because you're an idiot and can't work a door is astounding to me. Also, join Team Door, get the merch, and follow for more. Love y'all. Having a twin is like having the alternate dimension version of you grow up with you. Please, just someone make it stop! It don't matter how powerful a vacuum you get, there will always be that one piece of white fuzz that won't pick up. We're analyzing vacuum cleaners now. That's what this has come to? When you sing along to your favorite song in the car on the radio, there are probably thousands, if not millions of people singing along with you. Yeah, because who doesn't like jamming out to VeggieTales on their way to work? Wet clothes are darker even though water has no color. My brain is so fried at this point, I don't really have a genuine reaction anymore. You go to math class in school so you can unlock different buttons on the calculator. We ain't gonna talk about how much I truly hate math as a subject. I wonder who has the very first PlayStation ever made. Google exists! Just Google it and leave me alone! Alright, bet I'll do it right now. This is getting sad. It's really getting sad, ain't it? Listen, doors are complicated, okay? Oh yeah. If superheroes were real, there is no way no one would ever move to New York City. Imagine waking up trying to go to work and you just watch as Superman yeets your Honda Accord into the side of a building. Spilling hot coffee on yourself wakes you up faster than drinking it. You are truly something else. You know that? You're something else, Marvin. The Krabby Patty formula contains the secret for making cheeseburgers underwater without any cows. I just know there's gonna be some nerds that attack you for that one, bud. The creator of Rock, Paper, Scissors probably never knew that their simple game would solve conflicts worldwide. I'm robbing you, here. You beat me in Rock, Paper, Scissors, I don't. When a starving predator is chasing prey, they are both running for their lives. Welcome back to your daily dose of Animal Planet with your host, Marvin. Today we watch as the simple bug flees for its life as the deadly pigeon closes in. I honestly don't know how to respond to that. Woo! Psych, you thought. And once again we watch as Marvin's hopes and dreams are crushed by the evil door. Just turn the knob and get out, bro. It's not that hard. A guy walking around with a crowbar is a lot more suspicious than a guy walking around with 3 crowbars. I don't know why that makes sense, but yet it doesn't. The old you is actually your younger self. I mean, you just gotta think to yourself, he's gotta run out of things to say eventually, right? There was a day your parents picked you up as a kid, put you down, and then never picked you up again. I have so many questions, yet so many emotions. Somewhere out there is a lonely piece of paper that's been in the same printer tray for years, simply because new paper is always loaded on top of it before the rest runs out. Marvin, what are you in the middle of doing when you just randomly start thinking about office paper? Like, what? You can be underweight and you can be overweight, but you can't be just weight. They truly don't come any more rare than you, do they, Marvin? Hey, what makes you say that? I don't know, it's kind of a wild guess. Underwear isn't underwear if you only wear underwear. I just need a really long nap. I just need to sleep. Once you learn how to read, you can't turn it off. You see a word and you instantly read it. You must have been a wonderful classmate in school, I'm telling you. If spiders were as big as crabs, humans would probably eat them. Thanks. Now I'm gonna have nightmares. Thank you, Marvin. Elevators are small rooms that teleport you to other floors. I love that you just skipped over the fact that you probably gave thousands of people nightmares, and now you're just like, oh, elevators are... Most characters in first-person video games don't blink. Yeah, Marvin, it's about time for you to make your exit. You gotta get out of here. Right. Also, why are we wearing the white hoodie again? Because merch. And also, holiday spirit, you know, you gotta wear white. Marvin, you just turn the knob. You don't gotta jump into the door like it's some sort of... Fried chicken and fried eggs are the same food, just at different stages. Really, Marvin? As soon as Christmas ends, you're right back to it, really? Surgeons are legally allowed to cut and stab people. How do you just say something like that with a straight face? You ever wonder if your dog can actually talk? He's just heard some of the comments you've made about him and doesn't want to speak to you? Computers are the only thing where too much heat can cause freezing. I despise you as a person, I really do. People didn't smell bad until people stopped smelling bad. Oh, really? Here's some deodorant. Merry Christmas. You ever wonder how many people have had a crush on you? Probably 0. Probably 0. Hey, but the merch is fire, though. How did I... Huh. I honestly have no explanation for what happens in these videos anymore. The scariest thing to see while you're camping alone at night isn't a bear, it's a human. You see, kids, that is why I don't go camping. Claustrophobic people are perfectly fine with their brains being trapped inside a skull. One day he's gonna shut up. It's gonna be one day. Your body can always feel your clothes, but it chooses not to. I hope your pet bird flies into a ceiling fan. Any bookmark worth more than $1 is a waste of money, because you can just use the dollar. See that, kids? That is what we like to call budget cuts. You ever wonder if one of our videos made it to some celebrity's For You page? So you're telling me Spider-Man could have seen your stupidity. Great, now I'm even more scared. There is truly no way of looking cool while chasing a ping pong ball. Okay, that's actually facts. You be playing ping pong with the homies, trying to show off for some cute blonde on the sidelines, and the ball goes out of bounds. You gotta chase it like a little toddler that can't walk. No, right? I hate when that happens. I hate when that happens even more. Marvin, at this point, what are we even doing anymore, really? Sitting here in shock at the fact that I somehow haven't got a concussion yet. Paper actually has 6 sides, but you don't notice it until you start stacking it. Someone somewhere is sleeping so peacefully, and I wish that could be me. Imagine how terrifying elephants would be if they were predators. Imagine a horse or a giraffe. Imagine a giraffe as a predator. Normally the floor stops gravity from killing us, but if we get far enough away from it, gravity uses the floor to kill us. I'll stop you right there. No. Most animals have never seen their own teeth. Somebody go show their dog what their teeth looks like and then film their reaction. A pizza is like a real-time pie chart of how much pizza is left. Math teacher's about to have a field day with that one. Dating is wondering why someone is single and then figuring it out. I could really say a lot to that one, but I'm not going to. Right, like why am I still single, bro? That answer came so fast it hit you right in the face, Marvin. A book about saving forests would be hypocritical. People ask me what it's like to deal with him on a daily basis. It takes a lot of strength, that's all I'm gonna say. You can never do all of your laundry unless you do it naked. Marvin, now I'm scared. You just can't say stuff like that to this generation. What if when you blink, it's your brain taking a photo, and when your life flashes before your eyes, you see your whole gallery? The chances of you dying at any moment are slim, but never zero. Gee, Marvin, you just had to make it dark, didn't you? Like, you can't go one episode. Some stranger somewhere remembers you because you were weird to them. I've met so many people just because you're an idiot and can't work a doorknob, so thank you. We made the Doors Are Complicated merch, and you gotta love the fans, am I right? You gotta hate the door, though. To my future wife and kids, I'm so sorry. Dad has no clue what he's doing with his life right now. Okay, I think I got it. Ready? Oh! Yeah, I'm gonna be lonely for a while. High schoolers in TV shows use their locker more often in one episode than real high schoolers do in a whole year. At this point, I've just lost all hope. I know it's never going to end. Humans hate eating the same meal repeatedly, but a pet can go its whole life eating the same thing and still be excited when you put the bowl down. We truly don't deserve dogs. I said dogs because no other pet is better than a dog. I'm sorry. No one wants a used mattress for free, but we pay hundreds of dollars to sleep on one at a hotel. Ugh, that makes me uneasy. Ugh. If you hired a hitman on yourself, but also hired a bodyguard, your life depends on who's better at their job. Does this stuff just come to you? Like, you just be sitting somewhere and then you think of that and you're like, oh, I'm gonna say that. There's a chance that your ex could have seen this video. Hey, your ex could have seen. Marvin, I will shatter your kneecaps and feed him to the dog next door. Oh. Oh. Yeah, you deserve that one. You think he's smirking at me? I think he's smirking at me. I'm not even gonna answer that question. You can't realize you've forgotten something until you remember it. Think of all the things that you've forgotten but never remembered. I wish that I could just never remember anything that you ever told me. Phobias are basically mind allergies. I think my mind's allergic to you, Marvin. When you're in an igloo, you're technically breathing underwater. When you're in an igloo, you think you're so smart, don't you? The last kid to leave the school bus knows where everyone lives. Creepy. The vast majority of humans in history lived their entire lives without knowing that penguins existed. Just imagine some of the animals Noah saw in the Ark, though. That man was probably speechless. Your bloodline has survived every major catastrophe in history. I'm surviving the true catastrophe. You. I see what you did there. Someday I'm gonna have a family and my kids are just gonna watch these videos and back and be like, oh, that's why daddy's an idiot. You know, people ask me how many times I run in the door for a take. I don't remember. Does that mean I have a concussion? Yeah, that's it. I'm out of here. Dude, you could technically take someone's grocery cart at the store, go pay for their items, and leave. It's not illegal because they don't own the things that they gather. I just know some young prankster on YouTube's gonna do that now. Thank you, Marvin. Self-checkout looks like a benefit for shoppers, but it's actually free labor for the employees. I've been lied to! You don't make brownies. You make one brownie and then cut it into smaller brownies. No! No! Sign language not being a universal language was a huge missed opportunity. I think my brain is fried at this point. Someone's mom has probably used you as a bad example for their kid. Well, I know you've been used as a bad example. Matter of fact, kids, don't be like him. Don't be like that. Oh, come on, man. Who wouldn't want to be like me? I'm not even going to say nothing. That just explains itself. I wonder if I could hit a high note. Ow! If humans have different blood types, does that mean mosquitoes see us as different flavors? I'm about 2 seconds away from chucking this bottle at your face. Technically, everyone can swim, just some longer than others. Yep, you said that. If a homeless man adopts a stray dog, the dog is technically still homeless. Marvin, that's out of pocket. No. A part of your body is always touching something. Part of my body's about to touch you, and it's gonna be my fist hitting your forehead. 6 without S is 9. So we're doing math jokes now. That's what this has come to? Some parking spots make more in an hour than workers on a minimum wage salary. That's just depressing. When someone says hold your horses, they're telling you to be stable. Enough with the dad jokes, please. Dad jokes are golden, man. I despise this door. Please stop. Please just stop. Sick of hitting this door. I despise this door. Spare me. The fancier the kitchen, the harder it is to find the trash can. Really, Marvin, I was just about to eat Cheez-Its and sit down and chill. You gotta do this now? When you're a kid, you don't want to sleep, but you have to. When you're an adult, you want to sleep, but you can't. I'm seriously about to chuck this box at you. If you print money for a living, you make money by making money. Marvin, all I ask for is just one day. Bald people save so much money in their lives by not having to pay for haircuts. Marvin, that's out of pocket. You can't, no. Considering how many people hate spiders, it's kind of strange seeing how popular Spider-Man is. How did you get... No, you're not starting that. You can't imagine a new color or smell. Stop, you're scaring me. Ooh. And then you just run into the door. Really? I'm not gonna lie, guys. I think that actually put a knot in my head. Okay, yeah, this is a good one. You could have walked past a dude in a car who thought about kidnapping you, but decided not to. Marvin! If you met the exact copy of yourself, you'd either be super annoyed with each other or best friends. There's a few ironic jokes I could make with this one, but I'm not going to. Planning to get up early and get gas is just the adult version of doing your homework in the morning before school. Marvin, are you okay? Are you doing okay? Do you need friends? You never realize how bumpy a car ride is until you try to ride on a piece of paper. Marvin, why are you behind my gaming monitor? It's impossible to be the least interesting person in the world because holding on to that title would make them interesting. I'm about to whack you with our merch. Link in bio, by the way. You already know the merch is awesome. Wait, where am I at? Marvin, you're outside. You gotta open the door and come back in. Bet, let me just... Ow! I have no words anymore. Water's flavor is its temperature. It's never gonna end, is it? It's gonna go on forever. Living people eat dead mushrooms, and living mushrooms eat dead people. Ah! The princess that kissed the frog could have hallucinated the whole prince thing. We don't know what kind of frog that was. Okay, you see, now you've gone too far. Now I got an issue with you. The mailman has probably never been in your house, so as far as your dog knows, his barking is working. I'm gonna get a dog and set it right in front of that door, so every time you walk in, it attacks you. Doors are technically portals into other rooms. Someone please just make it stop. Just make it stop. Come to think of it, a door is just a conventional hole in the wall that you can walk through. Convenient. So you're spitting door facts now. This is what this segment has come to? Like, I thought the door thing at the end was enough. No, you just gotta throw in these. I mean, I'm just saying. Oh, come on! This is starting to get really sad. Like, just downright sad. Also, if you want to struggle with doors like this, loser, get some merch in the link in my bio. Oh! There's a point in everyone's life where how high can you count changes from a matter of knowledge to a matter of will. Get out. Guns are just super aggressive hole punchers. Marvin, we got kids on here. No. If you refuse to pay taxes, you are put in a place where you live off of others' taxes. Yeah, I'm gonna just sit down. If you go to the same restaurant often, you've probably used the same cups and silverware multiple times. That's nasty. Onions force you to mourn their death. Marvin, I'm about this close to chucking our merch at you, like no joke. Imagine if Santa was lactose intolerant. I think I'm Marvin intolerant. I don't think I can tolerate you anymore. Sleeping is weird. You don't move for hours and your brain plays mini movies in your head. Oh really? Let me just check my cup of care. Yeah, there's nothing. Hey, it's good to be back though, right? It was my birthday yesterday. Well, happy birthday and welcome back to another year of me not being able to sleep. Just doing my job, buddy. Right.